Hello everybody, back here again with our vlogging day, and today is Monday the 4th, and today was a beautiful, wonderful day to be alive. Got up this morning fairly early, not too much going on. We were up late last night, and so we didn't get the greatest of sleeps, but it is what it is. So we had some good conversations and whatnot, and neither one of us could really get to sleep, so it happens sometimes. But got up, got around, got a few things done. Still not using the hot tub yet. My sunburn's got me nervous about getting in there, so missing out on that whole thing. Wife had been spending a little bit of time trying to pick out a Airbnb. She wants to go hang out in the mountains in April, and she was looking at a place with hot tubs. I'm like, I don't have to have a hot tub. I can live a week without a hot tub, so not the end of the world there. But she knows that the hot tub seems to do good for me in the mornings, and I have been without that for almost a week now, and it's kicking my butt, but it is what it is. So yeah, went ahead, got a few things done. Had a dog getting dropped off early this morning. Everything was good there, so it got dropped off, and dogs interacted and played again, all kind of fun stuff. The owner forgot to bring food over, but they'd already eaten the morning breakfast, and they're planning on being home like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm like, well, we usually don't feed until like 5:30, 6, anyway, so just if you don't want to waste the time going back home and drop food off, no big deal. So like, okay, that makes sense, so no problem. Went ahead and everything was good there. The Blue Tick and the new dog were playing again, having a little bit of fun. They've both met each other before, and they get along well, so that was good. Had a few things going on, just kind of hanging out. And then I have a Doberman that comes most every Monday for daycare as well. So when he got here, put the other two in the bedroom, let the Doberman out the back, let him run around the yard a little bit, kind of pee on some stuff and kind of find his little pace there before I introduced him again. And when I introduced him, the daycare dog decided that she wanted to be a shithead. She had her hair up and she was growling at him and stuff, even kind of snipping at him a little bit, and she gets a little overwhelmed sometimes, and I had to kind of get her a little bit of a hollering at kind of thing to get her to settle down and stuff. And then they got along, they settled in decently, so was able to get that to kind of calm down. The Blue Tick and the Doberman were playing some, and Zoe was just like, I want to play, but I don't know, it's overwhelming. So I went ahead and put the Blue Tick up because Zoe likes to play one-on-one, and then they hung out a while and nothing happened, so I brought the Blue Tick back out, and it was probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't know, I need to keep track exact time. And then Zoe decided it was time to play with the Doberman, and they went out in the yard and they played their butt off, man. They played chase and wrestle and just had a great time. And the Blue Tick acted like she wanted to go out there, and I was like, just stay up here. Just so I went ahead and gave her a little bit extra ear rubbings to keep her up on the patio with me, because Zoe gets a little bit overwhelmed when there's multiple dogs out there sometimes. So I let the Doberman and Zoe have a great fun, and they all got along great. After that, they all played and had a wonderful time. We just kind of chilled out for the day, had a few things here and there, kept kind of raining off and on and all that good fun stuff. And then I decided it was time to go for my run, so I went ahead and separated the Doberman out and whatnot into the side, and from there, actually I had to go put them in the bedroom, and then I left the other two out in the living room area. So, but went ahead from there, and on my run when I went out, I ended up running out to grab the tires for my truck that I was testing and fitting. Took them back to the tire shop, got them given back. Everything was fine there, handed them off, asked them to go put them back out in the yard where they belong. The guy said, no, it's fine, I'll do it later. So I was like, okay, so I dropped those off, headed back to the house, got the dogs out, we all played again, everything was good. They came, picked the Blue Tick up, and then their trip was over, so they got that dog picked up. It comes back like Wednesday, I think, so it comes back right away, but it's back home for a little bit. So that went fine, and they came, picked up the Doberman, which was good, and all that was left was Zoe. So at that point, I decided to go for my daily run and left Zoe at the house there, went for my run. On my run, I ran by the mechanic shop that ordered my radiator through, and was hoping it was in, and they just hadn't called me yet. And he said he got an email that said it should be here, I think he said Friday, which is ridiculous because it was supposed to be here in like 3 days. Like, it takes them a day to make it, 3 days to get here, and that was like a week and a half ago. So yeah, not really happy about that, but at this point I've already paid for the damn thing, so what do? I can either demand a refund and then try and find some other shop that probably has a longer delay and all that stuff. It just pain in the ass. My whole thing is, don't tell me it's going to be here in 3 or 4 days, and then it's gonna get here in 3 weeks. You know, just super annoying. It is what it is. So, but while I was there, talking about just shitty people in like Facebook Marketplace and stuff, and the idiots on there. And there's a blue BMW. North was about an hour that I'm wanting to look at for my wife. That talked to the guy, and he was early in the week. He was like, "Oh yeah, whatever. I'll be back this weekend." And I'm like, "Okay, please let me know when you get there. You know, I'm free Saturday and Sunday. Not really free, but I can get away on Saturday or Sunday and come look at it." So reached out Saturday and said, "Hey, did you forget about me?" You know, kind of thing. No word. Reached out Sunday like, "Hey, what's going on? Did you make it back? You know, like, come look at this car." And didn't hear nothing from nobody. So no damn clue. I don't get it. And then I looked, and he actually reposted the thing again at a different price. And I'm like, you have somebody who's willing to come look at this thing and most likely buy the damn thing, because my wife wants a blue convertible, and blue convertibles are hard to come by. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So in the process of chatting about that, we went ahead and he mentioned that the BMW that was up on the rack and oil change and stuff in it was possibly for sale. The gentleman had actually won it in a raffle just recently, and really talks like he doesn't need an extra car. So, but it's got a weird, kind of an ugly gray-green wrap on it that's up on a rack, so I couldn't really see it very well. And we were chatting about that a little bit. I said, "Hey, get me that information. Tell me, have the guy get a hold of me with the exact year and stuff, mileage, how much he wants for it, all that kind of stuff. Then we'll go from there." So got down there from that, ran back, got back to the house. Wife was already home. She got home as I was there. So went ahead and came in together. And then Zoe's just so excited to see me. She's so excited. She met my wife at the door, and she's like, "Hey, what the hell?" And then like the moment I stepped in, she was like, "To hell with you. I only care about him." It was pretty funny. So Zoe and I get along really good. She's a good dog. So yeah, we hung out there. We chilled out, and then ended up having leftover. Actually, my wife ended up with a prescription to the pharmacy and stuff, whatnot, that I had to go get. So it's not that big a deal there. But went out and got that, and then ended up having leftovers for meatloaf and mashed potatoes and peas. Knocked it out for dinner. Watched an episode of Wentworth. They reached out and said they're actually running way behind. They stayed to watch some concert or something at Epcot, and then it was a madhouse of people getting out of there. Everybody left at the same time after the concert, so everybody's walking super slow, and they were trying to cut in and out of people, and it wasn't worth it. So I was like, "Dude, take your time." And then it's foggy as hell. So they got back about an hour later than I thought it was going to be, but it's all good. We chatted a little bit, talked about how she had a little bit of an issue with the Doberman, and we talked about how we're working on that and different things and how we're trying to fix it. Super responsive owners. And then I headed back out and enjoyed myself a cigar. Felt weird, no dogs in the house. Every once in a while it just hits me again that Bruce is gone, and it gets me pretty emotional. So, but it is what it is. So yeah, so I'm hopefully, who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll buy my wife a new to her BMW with an ugly ass wrap. I'm gonna try and call around and see if I can't find out what it would cost to have it rewrapped, because I know that color she's not gonna like. And from underneath on the lift, did not look like it was done real well. So definitely was not overly impressed with the wrap job on it. So got to find a shop that actually knows what they're doing to put that on, in case the paint underneath it is pure trash. And even if it's not, the car's black originally, and I do not want to mess with black paint. It's too hard to keep clean and just way too hot down here in Florida. So but yeah, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.